Hi, it's Mild Red Songbird, Mild Red Bird Song in New York City. This is Pregnant with Twins from Two Different Dads, Part 3. Having been recognized as the best mother in the world, a world run by criminal minds instead of logical minds, common sense of God, the mothers who work for God, the fathers, don't usually starve, although the poorest people in the criminal culture are mothers and children. My daughter, Melanie L. Spear, who was a founder of America, Christopher Columbus, which is still the best place in the world. She was also St. Patrick, patron saint of the Irish and of the poor. She was the mother this life of 4 saints. Baba Jamal Singh Jindar, that's Jindar. She's very cool. They're so cool. They're my teenage grandchildren. I'm Eve, mother of the earth. So that's Jindar Michelle Ranziger, Sami G, the great saint of Agra, known as Radhasamy. Seth Wynne Ranziger had to quit school because the teacher mistreated him so badly and humiliated him, and he wasn't going to stand for that. So she wouldn't let him go to the bathroom, so he just walked out and went to the bathroom. Then she took him to the principal. Then the principal lambasted him, and so his mother, Melanie Lynn Spear, allowed him to quit school, which is a programming for the left-wing demonic Democrats anyway. It's a waste of time. It's worse than a waste of time. It's a way to indoctrinate the minds of the young to degeneracy. So the poet saint Mirabai, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Lou Ranziger. This is another of the saints brought into life by Melanie L. Spear. This is a notice of a holiday closing. The library will be closed in observation of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Now, that's all they do. They don't do anything to elevate or celebrate Dr. King's tremendous, momentous contribution to the world. The British have posted a statue of him outside of Westminster Abbey, noting his momentous achievement. I certainly noticed in the jobs I could work. I was able to work rubbing elbows with the movers and shakers of the world as an airline stewardess for American Airlines because of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And I knew it, and I felt owing him. And so he was born to my family to collect, and I'm trying to collect for him now. So far, he's lived in abject poverty, hell, his whole new life. Okay, the other saint that Melanie L. Spear brought into the world was Saint Kabir, the cobbler saint, Ostara Gloria. She has lived in the same hell of poverty, psych wards, Melanie has lived in the same hell of poverty, psych wards, as she lived as genius painter Vincent van Gogh, because in this world that benefits criminal enterprises and ignores the self-sacrifices of mothers and true artists, the system of justice is one-sided. The Jews, the Rothschilds, Hollywood, academia, Israel, and other fields run by the Jews. Gay marriage is because of the Jews. The rich Jews. Judas. This is part of the one-sided system of justice I referred to earlier. Judas, who betrayed Christ first century and stole Mary, Jesus Christ's wife, husband, Edwin Birdsong, is a part of that one-sided system of justice. And Herod, friends of Judas and Edwin Birdsong, all abandoned Mary, the Michelle Birdsong struggle to raise her children, which she managed to be a stay-at-home mother, which she knew was important, due to welfare, collecting welfare for a year, and due to a half-saint, half-ain't-not saint, Michael John Spear, which she used talk and share therapy. Eve Mary Einstein Mind, the Michelle Birdsong used talk and share therapy, hour after hour, day after day, year after year, to keep Nazi Albert Speer, guillotine operator, abortion of Eve Mary Einstein, the Michelle's mother, to keep him functioning, to keep her working, to keep him working, taking care of Edwin Birdsong's family. While Edwin, if you concentrate, you can follow me, okay? While Edwin was in Stevie Wonder's harem, taking care to make sure Stevie Wonder was entertained at all times, so he wouldn't have to experience the black pit of darkness, that is blindness, earned by Judas, who was Hitler. The other killer in the conspiracy to kill Christ is like the other colluders, Herod, the Jews, the Antichrist, and Judas is Pontius Pilate, who is married to Jesus Christ's projection, Michael Bublé. The wife, Luciano Lopalato, that's her name. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll show you the spelling. That's Michael Bublé's wife. That's an I. I didn't dot the I. That's an I. She is rich, famous Argentina actress, same as she was when she was Evita, married to dictator Juan Perón. She is living like a queen. Now we're talking about the Christ killer, Pilate, reincarnated as this woman. Okay, the wife of Michael Bublé. She's living, and Michael Bublé is a projection of Christ. So she's living, Pontius Pilate is living like a queen as she inflicts her DNA into Bing Crosby's son, angry Gary Crosby, now Noah Bublé, who battled liver cancer. Can Sir Pilate continue? Can Sir Pilate continue to be Jesus Christ, Michael Bublé's wife? Or will some smart dude find out her past lives? Einstein Mind, Sherlock Holmes unlocked the door. This is the Michelle Birdsong was Einstein Mind and Sherlock Holmes. So he unlocked the door so Christ killers can't go on being treated like they are to the manner born, the Matterhorn, full blown. They need to concede there. This is the Einstein, the THEEI for Einstein, her. The Einstein, her. They need to concede to the Einstein, her. Busted their behinds following the tracks of time, the maps of rhymes. Get those moral criminals, Herod, Gary Bird, Imhotep, I'm Hostep. On the toes, he stepped on the toes of the Creator into moral jail. Get him into the moral jail for stepping on the toes of the Creator. Hell. This is moral jail. Hell. Poverty. No money. Sodomy. No friends and family. Take that stolen money, immoral money, from the Jews. Give it to the Holy Royal Family. Let Mr. and Mrs. Santa put it to good use, for use by the good. Judas, Stevie Wonder, needs to be poor and blind, since he refused to be kind when blind, given the hurt people he left behind. Ebony and Ivory done with Sir Paul McCartney, merciful vegan, who married a one-legged cripple who took him to the cleaners. Though he wasn't dirty, she was. Paul is a projection of Govinda Singh, Jesus Christ. Pontius Pilate. This is the way you spell Michael Bublé's wife's last name. Notice it's almost the same spelling as Pilate. She didn't hide that very well. P-I-L-A-T. P-I-L-A-T. If it was an E, it would be the exact spelling, but it's almost the exact spelling. Pontius Pilate, third world. It said war, it should be third world star. Like an African princess Lillian came to the first world, heaven, using the rules of the jungle, sneaky, undermining the confidence of those closest to them, so she can live like the prom queen. That's so Pontius Pilate is a he, can live like Lo Pilato, Michael Bublé's wife, a she. See, prom queen. The one who thought she did out scheme the maker of everything. Out the fakes, withdraw the grace. She poisons even the children Jesus Christ did create, and drag the whole family down to become dwellers in the pit of snakes. Crawl on your belly for me, Pontius Pilate says. I've wormed my way to be Bublé's mate, so I can share Jesus Christ's fate. Not the karma of his killer, which is what she is. That's the fate she deserves. Oh my God, here comes Marshall Dillon, Govinda Singh Dillon. His wife is Jesus Christ, righteous wife. She's been sharing his pillow. Talk and share. Uncovers killer mom of the pissed off children. This is not my dream. I want love from a feeling being, not from a manipulating machine. I want to go home, back to Eden. Okay, and of course that would be Eve, and that's Adam talking. I want to go home. Michael Bublé's first major hit. I'm coming back home. Okay, we'll see you there. This is Robin Birdsong, Queen Victoria, the Empress of India. She is Melanie Lynn Spears' sister. Okay, and this is Sing Birdsong. King Menelaus, King Arthur, King Saul, King Charlemagne, King of the world. Christopher Columbo, Melanie Lynn Spears' brother. Okay, so I think I've introduced you to some relevant members of the Holy Royal family. So you start to see the good from the bad, right? You worship, you know now who you worship. Okay, you've been worshiping Herod, Judas, Pontius Pilate, and the Jews, the Antichrist. So I just want you to know the truths, because I am also Gabriel, God's messenger. So long.